Hey there, Matt Morris with the Unemployed Millionaire Show. Welcome back to episode 5 here in our closing series. If you haven't watched 1 through 4, make sure you go back and watch those shows. Today, I'm going to tell you how to answer the objection, I've got to talk to my spouse. Now, this is one that I have struggled with over many, many years. In fact, I was in an event. Actually, I had a guy training with me, Jeremy Larson, and he gave me what I'm about to give you, and I tell you, it works great. And so someone says they got to talk to their spouse. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the basic framework that I've been covering in all the shows. So, you're sitting there with John, and John wants to talk to his spouse. And you say, you know what, John, I hear exactly what you're saying. I'm married myself, but tell me this. Is it really that you need to talk to your spouse, or is that your polite way of saying no? He says, no, I need to talk to my wife. Great. Do you want to do this? Assuming she's okay with it, do you want to do it? Yeah. Are you sure you want to do it? Yeah. Okay, great. Well, assuming you want to do the business, do you want to make a little money or a lot of money? Yeah, a lot of money. Okay, great. Well, let me give you some coaching. There's 2 ways that this works, okay? Because if you go home and you tell your wife and you try and explain to her what you just saw, let me just tell you, she's not going to be excited because she did not see it the way that you saw it. And, even if you had the best memory in the world, you're going to be able to tell her about 10 to 20% of what you heard tonight. And so the way for her to get excited about this is for her to see it the way that you saw it. So here's the way it works. One of 2 ways if you really want to do this. Number 1 is you and I, right now, we go see her. And let me explain this to you. Let me walk through the process with her so she gets an excitement that you have right now. So that's option number 1. Option number 2 is go ahead and fill out the paperwork. Go ahead and fill out your application. I'm going to hold on to it. And when you go home, I want to have you have her watch a video on the website, a DVD, whatever it is. Give the new person a tool that they can use to go show their wife. But John, you're going to tell him, but when you sit down with her, you're going to let her know this is something that you've already joined, and you show it to her. See, what happens is that shows a level of commitment. You were so excited you went ahead and did it. So she's going to have a little bit more belief in what it is. Now, if she sees the video and she blows up and it's going to ruin your marriage, you call me. I'm not going to put in your application until you tell me it's okay. If you call and tell me to rip it up, I shred it, and we part as friends. But that's the way to make it work if you really want to do this. Which option would you prefer? Okay? And you're just going to let him or her make the decision. So I'm going to give you one more, maybe a couple more. If you're talking to, this works really well with guys, sometimes with women as well, but I'm presenting the business to someone, the guy likes it, but he's not getting started. He says, I need to talk to my spouse. I'll just immediately, kind of without being a jerk, I'm going to say, wait, you don't think she'll give you permission? And just kind of pause. I've had it in some cases where, they say, give me that pen. And they just start filling it out. So it's a bit of a challenge. So use that tactfully. Another one is, what they say, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission, isn't it? And you kind of chuckle. Every once in a while, I'll have someone that say, you know what, you're right. But the one that you want to use is the 2 ways, either we go show her right now, or we go ahead and get you signed up, and I'll put the application in when you say to put it in. So hopefully that gives you some good content. We have another 1 or 2 shows coming up with a couple more objections. So if you enjoyed this, definitely comment below. If you've got any other ideas that you want to share with the viewers, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. If you've got a question for me that I can answer here on the show, shoot me an email to askmatt@mattmorris.com, and make sure you hop over to mattmorris.com if you're not there already, and put in your name and email address. Make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter, and I'll send you out my 7 Secrets to 7 Figures audio program. Got another show coming up in another day or 2. Stay tuned and make life an adventure.